Hi guys, welcome to Friggin' Jeep. My name's John and old boy's wore out. I don't know if I'm wore out from leftover from Friday up at the Hope place or wore out yesterday from a million kids running around. There were about 20 kids and they had a great time at the party last night. And they got these neat, they're about this long. I might have had one over here from a while back. Let me look real quick. No, it isn't easy to get to, but they're like a pool noodle. They're about, some of them were about this long, and they're about maybe an inch and a half, and they had LED lights on them, and they were kind of white, and they flashed all sorts of colors, red, white, and blue, green, I mean just everything. And then they had another thing that you pulled out like the old gas cat spouts that went, and you turn it on, then you put it around, and you put it around your neck. 20 kids running around last night after dark. It was a heck of a good light show. They had a good time. And I'm getting a kiddie meal tonight. Leftover hot dogs, macaroni and cheese, and baked beans, and lots of junk. Probably have some more s'mores. They had a tray of s'mores out there. Must have been this big a round of s'more making stuff. So kids had a good time. So I haven't really been doing too much. I got a little bit of more stuff off my truck from the Hope thing, and I still got the wood splitter on there. I got to pull it off, so I might bring it around for that. I'm not sure. I've been dilly-dallying on the box a little bit. Fire's still going. Did I say that? Might have. Don't remember. Once again, thanks to everybody that was at the Hope Farm and all the wood splitting people that were out there. It was a really good time. In fact, I still hadn't known. I guess I took all the name tags that you guys gave me, and they go up into a big folder. They'll probably go out to the Bunyan show, because I take that folder for different shows. I have different folders that I just get. So the Bunyan show gets this set of folders. The Steam Engine show here gets this set of folders. So it keeps it. I don't know if it's organized, but it just keeps it in folders. Anyhow, I'm working on the Jeep engine amongst cleaning stuff up. I'll show you where I'm at. And I ran out of wood, so I ran out of lumber. I got to go to the lumber store if the sun is off the lumber store. This is where I'm at right now. And I was going to make this 1 inch lower and set the board in there, set the top inside of the round. And I kicked it around and then I decided I'm not going to do it that way, because if the board's set inside of this, then if they put something heavy on it, it could push through. Where this will be a direct I don't know, direct force to the heavy pallet at the bottom, so they can set anything they want on it. It's getting pretty solid. I got little, I don't know if you saw the little corners I put in. I told you I was going to take the top ones off. So it's coming along, but like I said, the old boy ran out of lumber, so I got to go back to the lumber store and hope the sun's not on it. The guy went out and checked that groundhog. Remember I told you about that groundhog that I stuck a bunch of sticks? Well, I guess it was really not a groundhog. It was a deer that ran down the hole. I went out there and checked that this morning, because I don't know if you guys know groundhogs. They'll drill holes all over the place. They might have, you know, a lot of holes. But one main hole, and usually they got an exit hole. Sometimes they don't even have an exit hole. But they dig up to about 2 inches before the surface. So if they get trapped in their hole, or there has to be a reason they got to get out in a hurry, it's just punched through. And I went out there, and sure enough, he had punched through. So he's probably he might not take it to where he is right now. He might not go back there because he feels unwelcome. But that might also mean he comes up and starts getting under the porch or on the porch more. So time will tell. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up, and we're gonna head back to the lumber yard. It's a self-service lumber yard. Well, we have a bit of a problem here. Got a limb in the way. I already cut some of it up so I get around, get it, and while the bonfire's going, we'll just run it up there and have some more bonfire. came down. It was sticking out in the road, and I was afraid that I was going to break it with the Kubota. You can see it in the daytime, but at nighttime it was a little scarce to see. There's a gigantic oak tree over there that's dead. This is just one of the limbs off of it, I guess. I don't know if you can see it over there. See that? See if I can zoom in. It's that one right there. And my finger doesn't. That one there is dead all the way up the top. I mean, it's probably over 100 foot, or I imagine it's probably 48 inches through the center over there. And it lost a limb. I'm sure that's where this one came from. So I'm gonna gnarl this up a little bit more until I got a load, and then head up to the lumber yard. Still has the sun on it right now. This is real nice. Electric saw is real nice for just quick little stuff. Hit the dirt. Oh, didn't mean to hit the dirt. There's some over here. A knobby. Oh, Lordy. I almost got it knocked off, don't I? I'll make this a little bit smaller. It's easier for an old man to pick up. There we got a little bit of bonfire wood and sticks. Oh Lordy. This will keep it going for a little bit before old Kubota gets abused. I guess you're not really seeing me pick this up, are you? Oh well, I guess that's enough watching the old man work. We got a little bit here for, I might fit some more of that in. But we got a little bit there. That's more than Shifty puts on his Friday Night Live fire. So, as the sun goes down on the lumber yard, self-service lumber yard, I'll get up there. We'll see you in a bit. Hi guys. We're back here, I guess, at the cut and chop and cut. I guess it'd be chop and cut. First you got to chop the tree down, and then you got to cut it. Self-service sawmill. Say that quick. Anyhow, I don't know whether you want to come along for this quick. That log down there is a piece of junk, or that cant, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of a piece of junk. And I'm just going to pull 8-inch boards off of it and get the 30-inch pieces by 8-inch pieces that I need to finish that box up there. And then if I get a good one, I might take a 1-inch slice off of it at night. I might have to get some of this nasty looking stuff back here. I think I'm just going to burn all that. You've seen that. I think I'm probably just going to burn all that up. It's good wood. There ain't nothing wrong with it, particularly other than it looks ugly. Here, we'll take this back. I don't know how wide that piece is. We're going to start it up. What we're going to do, we're going to start it up, send a carriage down there, flop that on, and chop it up into piece after piece. I'll face it first, but you can see, even from there, you can see me putting my finger in there a 1/2 inch. It's a pretty rough piece of wood. So don't know what I'll get, but I'll get it, make sawdust. Down the track. Oh, I guess I'll tell you later, I tried to clean some of that off. They don't want to clean off too well. That looks pretty good. Get enough boards to do that box. I thought the bottom, when you looked at it here, it looked pretty solid. Then can you see the split all the way down to here, so I might get some out of that up there. Junky log. Warped, bowed. Face it and then start pulling. That's even got rot in it down here. I think I mentioned that before. I'll probably put you down the other side. Bad. Might be in the way there. I want an inch thick for the top. That might be a little strong, but extra heavy doesn't hurt. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's a little bit strong. I wouldn't want past my thing. You know, I don't care. It'll be a solid top. I can't do this in one minute. Now I'm getting into garbage down here. Ought to be enough. I should be able to get one out of here, and then I'm getting into a knot up there. I think that's got me enough to get the top and the sides, so that's what I'm working on. On that saw blade where that whatever peed on that, and I'll tell you what, that itched that blade hard. You know, you can only want to run the wire brush on it for just a split second, because you don't want to get that blade hot. But even a split second doesn't take that whatever it is all. Well, it takes. What's on there is a reaction to what they did to their whatever pee or whatever it is. But and the saw blade's got grain to it also, so you got to go with the grain. I guess it don't matter whether these get wet or get a little bit of juice on them. But that stuff, it's, I guess the metal in the blade is good, or, well, I'm sure it is, but you can't stay on one spot for very long because you don't want it to get hot. So you can see, it don't want to, it's not just coming off of there. Kind of annoys me. I think I'll have to require the animals around this place to wear permanent name tags. So when I throw them off the property and they come back, you maybe a come back, strike you're out thing. So anyhow, we're going to go from here back up to the box. So I'm going to throw all that nice looking self-service lumber on the back of the Kubota and head up to the box department. Be back in a little bit. Well guys, I brought you around to put the last board in, and I forgot to turn the camera on. So I did a great job of putting the board in, but I didn't have it on film. So sorry about that. So it's just about all wrapped up. I got one nail that I didn't. Well, I guess I can show you using a hammer. I don't know what a hammer is. If I can find a hammer, here's one. Can't find it out for all the old. Of course, now I can't get it because the tripod's in the way. Yeah, old camera stuff slows you down. The only one now I pulled it. I didn't. There it is. Put that in place. Put that in place. Then I'll screw that down. Screw the top down, and I'll screw the top down to. No, I'll nail those down, and then put like a couple screws in each one, and that'll keep that top from going anywhere. I guess, I don't know. I don't think it's going anywhere. I still got to get the plastic over it. Somebody said about putting a spark plug in that hole. This engine's going to get totally rebuilt. He's going to re-sleeve it, redo everything to it from the way he was speaking. So that really doesn't make any difference. That's the hole that I had to take the there. I put a spark plug in the hole. That's the one I had to drill the threads out. It works better than this one here. There it goes. Anyhow, I couldn't find an old spark plug anywhere, and the price of new ones, I just wasn't going to put in one new one to break up a set. That just didn't make a whole lot of sense. And I'm going to put a wrap of plastic over this before I enclose it. And I also got to get the gentleman's name and address. I don't even have that yet, and put that inside. So if they can destroy it about all they want, but it'll still be inside. So whatever. You can see I got 3 inches above the carburetor, which should be good. Should be strong enough they can set anything on top. And the only way that we're going to ship it fast and all, the only way they'll ensure what they ship is if it's totally enclosed. So it's pretty well totally enclosed. It's might be able to withhandle drop shipping. And the dimensions on it aren't that big. I think it's 32. I think it's 32 by 36, as I recall. I don't know how high it is total. Let's see. 32 by 36. I guess the total height is 37. 32 by 36 by 37. I should write that down so I'll remember it, but I'm not that smart. I don't even know if you didn't even see me. Didn't even see me measured. I put it up there. Just measured down to the ground. That gave me my 37, so it's 37 high, 36 one way, and you got it. 32, 36, 37. I should have made it 35, 36, 37. Been easier to remember, even for a Morion. And I got a bunch more, like I said, a bunch of the wood's going into the junk pile. So I think I'm gonna go eat dinner, because I think it's eating dinner time. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's eating dinner time. And then I'm gonna probably take the black truck down and take the got to take the lickety log splitter off the black truck. And the black, I'll probably do it. I don't know where I'll do it at. I haven't decided. If I could bring it up here and do it, it's nice and level and all that kind of stuff, and then I'll carry the truck down there. That'll keep the truck. I don't know. But after dinner, it's coming off. And then pretty much cleaned up for most of the stuff for that show. Got to start getting ready for the Bunyan show. Anyhow, hit the like. If I don't make another one, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe button, and we'll see you back in a bit. Burning up Jeep motor box wood. Still have the fire going. I forgot to get the camera for unloading the what do you call it, wood splitter from the black truck. So I walked up and got the camera, and now we're gonna drive down. You get to see the unload, hopefully. Now I meant to show you loading the ramps up, loading it with those ramps. Those ramps worked out really good. Real nice set of ramps. I just bought them for this occasion I'd wanted to set. You guys can look them up. It's a Warner. They make good ladders, and I guess it's model R522. Anyhow, we're going down and unload this, so we'll be back in a minute. Well, I guess you're up here by the engine hearing the rattle. I think not much I can do about it, and I'm loading from the wrong side, so let me see how close I can get to that. I might have to move the truck. I'm not sure. Take a while. Now if it stays put there, I'll be in good shape. But I don't think I can reach it out to the This is where you need a helper. Ain't got no helpers. I need about, my life story, 6 inches. And probably get out there. Walk back and forth from the front of the truck back. Let it down, maybe I can get it up over there manually, and then it'll stay enough to let it down. I hope it. A 1-minute job with a helper. Down a little bit more. If this don't do it, I'll be all right. Made it. Then when I put the other thing on here, it'll stabilize that up. I'm good. All right, been long enough. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and that'll be it for tonight. We'll see you later.